Hello. My son wearing the latest fashion at the beach. Say hey. So yeah, we're just chilling today. Everyone's at the beach right now, but he didn't need a tan right now. So I finished Noah's fan fiction, which was fun, and tried to read Hand of Thrawn, but it wasn't working. The links weren't working for me. So I had someone send me the Sword of the Jedi trilogy. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to read that, next. Hello. So yeah, this guy's been slumming. He's been sleeping, eating, partying. Dark greetings, indeed. Yeah. So enjoying our beach time here. One of the girls loves the beach. The other one is more of a pool person, but she was at the beach yesterday and she had fun. Did you have fun at the beach, Meridian? Yeah? I saw you jumping. She's going, no, I did not. Saw you jumping waves with Uncle Caleb. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Finally had the time to work on that. So if, we're here for another week. So if I have time to work on another one, I will do it. I told you I would if I had the time. It's all about making sure I have the time. But I'm glad. Although I am changing one of them up because the reason the titles are generic, the board's generic, the names are abbreviated. I'm trying to avoid not being shut down. Even though a lot of that stuff is just unpublished, it's hard to find and stuff. But at the same time, don't want to get shut down. So I want to get those in print. But the only one that I needed was volume 4 because I have the first 3 from when I used to do it on Lulu. But Lulu shut me down. They got very strict on the law. So that's why in that book I had to abbreviate certain people, or I have to make it look very generic. I'm trying to make it look as generic as I can so I can go through the review, pass through the review. And the third one was pretty easy. The second one may be the hardest of them because there's a lot of ebook stuff, or it's a lot of that hyperspace online exclusive content on there, which is on there. And I don't think that'd be hard because that stuff is not ever in print. It was free on Savudu's site for a while. But it's gone now, so it'd be nice to have it in print, right? Now, I even got Slave Pits of Lord, which has pictures. I loaded the pictures up, but I don't know how they're going to translate, if they're going to print or not, and if that's going to mess up the print. I'll try to look at that, but I really, like I said, trying to be as generic as I can, so it'll pass through their review and come up for everyone. But yeah, I'll have to do another one there. Hey, Jamie, yes, I am. Yes, the Hand of Thrawn version. Yeah. Well, officially, Christy Golden says she never wrote it. Even though it had a release date and cover art, she never wrote it. But yeah, it's the Hand of Thrawn, which everyone seems to love. So I'm going to read that one first. That's the one everyone says I should read first. But Alex sent me a link, and I clicked on it, and for some reason, either the website's down or my links are bad because I can't go past the introduction of any of his stuff. If I go to the next chapter or the prologue, everything just blanks out. It's really weird. And I've tried with different search engines too. Dark greetings. They don't have not Christy Golden's. They don't. Hey, how's it going? I may be seeing someone next week that you know in person. All right. Yeah, keep it on the down. Yeah, keep that on the down low. That's why I'm not going to bring out the second one for at least a week, because I want to make sure anyone who ordered copies of Volume 3 get theirs. Because if Volume 2 gets reviewed and they say, nope, nope, copyrighted material, and they shut everything down, that's it, right? You can't even get 3 anymore. So, but I'm working on, I'll work on the second one. We do these backwards, which means volume 1's not going to come out till next week's vacation. All right. So Del Rey is better in terms of story. However, would Del Rey Del Rey still would have been good, but Del Rey built off of the platform and the storyline that Bantam left. So I love Bantam. I have a soft spot for Bantam, but Del Rey is better because Del Rey grew up with the fans. Bantam was fine for that time, but then, Del Rey worked upon its shoulders and did better. In fact, Del Rey thought about doing a complete reboot. I don't know if you know this story. They thinking about doing a complete reboot of the expanded universe. Said no, that would be dishonorable to the fans. That was back when you could respect the fans. That's an odd concept these days. Hello. Well, yeah, but then I went to that website, the fan fiction, whatever, and typed in his name, and it still wouldn't go past that. So I'll try again. But someone gave me the Sword of the Jedi trilogy. Maybe. Yes. What other channel do you see me on? It's not it's not a big secret, but I believe Monday we're hooking up since he's going to be around, same area I am. Half you should finish at the same time. We'll see. Yeah, but they may take out the whole account. What I understand is they take away 3 and 4. So I'm leaving 3 up there for at least a week before I take. But I'm being very careful with 2. Very careful with 2. It's going to take a while to edit that though. And I'm not going to touch my little short story. I have a 2-page short story. It's 2 pages. That was back when I was reading Stephen King's Ennui, and he said he challenged you to make a short story that's only a paragraph, only a sentence, only 1 or 2 pages. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I did a short story that's 2 pages long. Is it that good? I don't know. I reread it and I was thinking, I'll leave it as is, but it probably won't be as good. And basically is just something that happens with Palpatine right before the Jedi arrive at his office in episode 3. Just a small little brief thing that happens, and it ties up some continuity. Of course, right? It's me. What are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I must have missed it. Behind in the comments. Well, see, I wrote a story about Ken the Jedi Prince. That's in the first one. And it will definitely contradict his. But, I mean, it's okay because neither one is non-canon. And, I may go ahead and just bring mine out. But ding, ding, ding. There you go. He is. Can't wait to see him. Oh, yeah, we definitely would. We definitely would have more. Definitely. Definitely would have more if he hadn't sold it. I'm trying. No, I haven't. I'm not into, he did a lot of Cthulhu, which a lot of people love. And for me, it just never appealed to me. The idea never appealed to me. No. A lot of people ask that, but I've never read anything outside of his Star Wars novels. The only author that I've cared about to read more of is Kevin J. Anderson. Saga of the Seven Sons trilogy Saga of the Seven Sons series, and something else of his that I read. Oh, I read his X-Files stuff, but I liked X-Files. Can't remember. There's something else. I can't remember what it was. I've read a lot of Kevin J. Anderson's extra stuff. Nothing in the past. Oh, his Dune stuff. Durr. That's what I was trying to think of. His Dune. I was like, I have another collection of his. What is it? Which I love. No, I don't drink. Yes. It's not. Oh gosh. Let me. I want to say there was a podcast. Bruce and I talked about it. But yeah. I mean, obviously Christian, right? Let's see. Oh, hey, you having fun? He's just sitting here. He's all quiet and nice. He got a good nap, and he got a good bottle of milk, and so he is happy guy. He sees his aunt too. Happy guy. Oh, there he is. Hey, Alex, how's it going? How's it going, sir? Good to see you. I will have one today. Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You know, I may just go ahead and post that on the website. I don't want anyone to have to pay for these things. I only did volume 3. I did volume 4 for me because I'm selfish. I did volume 3 because everyone kept asking for it. It was an easy one to put together. And I'll do volume 2 next week because a lot of people want it. I don't need it, but a lot of people want it. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? If I knew that someone had a collection of, all this unpublished or, ebook or just like short stories, online short stories that never came out on print, that was in one volume, I'd get it too. I'd want it too, So that's what convinced me to go ahead and do them. Because for the longest, and you guys know this, I wasn't going to do it. I was like, well, why? I didn't think, why would someone want? And then I thought, well, it's the same reason I wanted it, right? So, but thank you, appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day at work. Hello. Gosh, I think the official, we used to be Presbyterian, but we're Reformed Evangelical now. I don't think there's anything wrong with either. I just don't like the taste of it. And I think smoking is bad for you. I don't think anyone on my side of the family smokes, though. I don't think so. But yeah, they drink. I just don't like the taste of it. So that's why I remember tasting it and going, ugh, this is, ugh, So I don't think there's anything wrong with it, just not for me. I'll text you later on, Tim. I found a place. I think it'll work. Oh, right on. There you go. Yeah, I mean, and you can tell. I think there was one podcast, it was a long time ago in Prince of the Universe, and someone, this is back when you could submit questions and stuff, and someone submitted a question and asked us that, and Bruce said, do you want to go ahead? Because if you notice the first few videos I did on Defending the EU, my shirts were just like one color. I wouldn't show you what favorite baseball team, what my favorite superhero was. I wouldn't do it because I didn't want you to judge me by my shirt or by what my likes and dislikes are. I just wanted you to hear the message. And then later on, I started wearing just anything, where I work, what I do, my church shirts, stuff like that. Because at that point, I think it was established. But back then, I was like, because I remember one person, and I got to meet her later on, and she goes, what do you think about my videos? I went, I think your videos are good, but she started off with who she was and what she believed in and what she liked and what she didn't like. And I said, and I don't think that's the subject. I said, you need to be very vanilla on your background and just focus on what you want to talk about. I said, because if someone were to hear that, and some of the stuff that she liked, I was for. Some of it I'm not for. Some of it I don't care. But I said, you don't want to make it about what you believe in, because then there's going to be someone who goes, I'm not listening to no vegan. Well, you know what I mean, or someone who believes this or does this. And but after they know you, after your audience knows you, then I think it's okay. I mean, some people want to be personal their whole life, or definitely anonymous on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if I go for the whole anonymous thing on YouTube because they like to talk a lot of trash. Some people do, and they're totally anonymous and they don't even show their face or they wear a mask or whatever. Not judging anyone here, but I'm like, but you want to talk trash about other people. It seems kind of cheap, right? Like you're rabbit punching. You're hitting them behind the head. It's kind of unfair. So I don't know. That's just what I always felt. Anyway, I lost my place here. Yeah, wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. I've tried a few things, but not a fan. Yes. Hey, Teresa, how's it going? Teresa's got some good stuff going on, doing these book reviews. Really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. So I hear. Oh, yeah, that's fine. No, I haven't. I haven't. I heard good things. I have not, though. But Melissa has. Melissa has. I hated every day of it. I think you could say I was motivated by my laziness to graduate. I graduated in 3 years, not because I'm smart, but because I took 21 hours each semester and went through summer school. I also found a loophole in the, I talked about this, I believe, on one of the podcasts, or I talked about this on the live stream. I found a little loophole in the college's rules that stated if a minor and a major that you have are line up in the same class, it counts as 2 credits. So I went through the entire list of minors you could pick from and picked one that was 100% of the classes that matched my major. So a bunch of my classes I took, I just doubled up. And that's another way I got out a year early. Oh, the school was not happy about that. They changed the law the next year. The next year they changed the law. But yeah, that's how I got out. But I wouldn't, if I woke up and had to start back in college again, I'd be so miserable. Did not like it. There are some good parts, and you only remember the good stuff, but then you forget about all the papers you had to write, all the hours you had to waste studying. I did just, there's too much that I just remember I did not like. Arguing with idiots. Hey, okay. Well, thank you for popping in. Some illegal drug from the Star Wars universe. That's what it was. That's all it was. Sad that didn't catch on, but understandable. Like, Black Sun peddling death sticks or something would have been interesting. Webcomics with the Old Republic, just the 3 that they printed to comic books of the Old Republic. Well. There's some on Joe's site. Joe's got just about all of them, I think. So you can read them there and you can just print them out, like I did a long time ago online. Basically the same thing he did. In fact, it was Joe that showed me on, I think it was Rookies, like the last few panels or something, like the last 2 pages or whatever. I never had. I thought that they had stopped doing the comic strip, but I guess I just stopped copying and pasting for some reason. And I didn't have the ending. And I thought, oh, it ended. Disney ended everything before the comic strip ended. And when Joe's site came up, I saw the other, it was like 2 extra pages, like 6 or extra panels or something. I was like, I've never read this. Oh, they ended it. And so then, of course, I copy pasted and made my own, printed them out, and put them with my little collection, my little binder. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. What's that? Let me see, because I'm doing a podcast on it. It may have already been out, and I'll show you. So no, we did not, though. Back in the day, it came out. Did I do it here? No, it must have been Sam Flange. Hold on. I know I talked a little bit about, okay, no, it's coming out. Okay, it'll come out August 27th. August 20, I had to look at my dates. I'll tell a few stories then. because I had to do a bunch because I knew for the next few weeks I would not be able to do any. So I went ahead and prepared a few podcasts. So I, of course, don't have time now to do them, but that's one of them. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it is a great name. He likes it. He's a little guy. Hey, can you give me the smile? Give me the smile. Ha 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 ha. Give me the smile. See, he's always big with the smile. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Forrest. Hey, Forrest, look at Mama. Hold on. He'll smile big for Mama. Here. Look at that Mama. Look at Mama. Hey, look, there's a Mama. He's looking the wrong way. Hey, look, there's Mama. Look, there's a Mama. Say, hey, Mama. Mama, I see myself on TV. Oh, there's Mama. There he is. Big smiles. Big smiles. See, this is the guy that gets the chicks right here. This guy. No one can resist. No one can resist the Mr. Man smile. Wow. I'm sure he's a good author. Like I said, I'm sure he's a good author. Oh gosh. Favorite bands? I like Family Force 5, Newfound Glory, Weezer. So that's rock and punk rock. I love, who else do I like? Zebrahead a little bit. Those are weird bands, but they make a lot of albums. And old 90s music, 2000s music, 80s music, just about anything but country. Movie soundtracks, love movie soundtracks, love the people who make instrumental music like Two Steps from Hell and Epic North. Oh, both of those are really good. Epic North, what's it called? Space Vikings from Outer Space. It's not on Amazon anymore. Oh, it was my favorite one from Epic North. And I don't know how to get it. Like I was like, well, I'd probably buy that, but I can't wait for it to cycle back on to, because they have a bunch of Epic North albums, but the best one was Vikings from Outer Space. I'm not kidding. I'm going to listen to that while mowing the grass. Both Epic North and Two Steps from Hell are really fun. Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe I'm wrong. That's right. That's right, Teresa. Oh, looky. Stig. Hey, man. Stig's also with Teresa doing those excellent reviews that I've been enjoying. I really have. Yeah, I thought that was great too. At first I was like, oh, how could a Skywalker dip so low? But then I was like, well, it's a little bit different, so I liked it. It is hard to quit. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to tell people that it's hard to quit, but once you do get it out of your system, you feel 100% better. But people don't feel better. They feel bad. They feel terrible. They feel like they're going to die before then. But if you can kick it, you'll feel better completely. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, get out of here. Let me see this. Oh no, I lost my spot. Where am I? Saying he wouldn't have followed the legacy comic stories. Jedi wouldn't have followed it, which I think is good. He wouldn't have, maybe, because he had a different idea for the direction when Bantam was there, and I'm guessing he just didn't have that relationship with Del Rey, because he was Bantam's main guy. He wrote a lot of stuff, but then when it came to Del Rey, cold turkey, right? Didn't hardly write anything. So, but his idea was Saga of the Seven Sons. He just turned it into Saga of the Seven Sons later on. I mean, like I said, I love the New Jedi Order as a whole. If I need to pick one book from that, Star by Star. Yeah. Hey, they put on a great concert. My wife took me to one, and we went, and we had a great time, and she loved it too. The only thing is they only go, and it's a solid hour, but Weezer only went an hour, right? About. And I hate to say it though, her 60-something-year-old Garth Brooks does 3 hours straight. I mean, with a 20-minute break where his wife comes in and sings a few songs. That's the only thing he has. It's a 20-minute break. And then he comes out with so much energy. I'm like, dang, if he can do it, why can't Weezer do a 2-hour set? And my assistant, that's right. That's funny. Outside of Luke and Marjay, I mean, Ben is pretty cool. We got to see him grow into his own at the end. Oh, he's just a hater. He told me, I told him when I looked at it, I said, hey, these 2 characters you put in there, I wish they would have died in the end. It didn't make sense to do a where are they now? He went, oh, that's because they were from like some online or something that Abel Japina made up a book of High Admirals. I was like, what? They're like 2 random characters from the EU that I just don't remember. I was like, oh, okay, because I just thought he made them up. I didn't know he'd put them in there. Oh man, I love that. Who played that? Oh, Laura played that prior to her coffee chat yesterday. Really fun. Fate of the Jedi. I would put. I enjoyed Legacy of the Force. 2, Jedi Academy. Yeah, Thrawn. Yeah, those are all good picks. Those are all good picks. As series goes. No, I am not. That's the one thing. The missus likes country. I actually worked at a country radio station once. She likes old country, she says. Well, Garth Brooks. Old country. Is old country? Okay. I don't like the new stuff. Don't like the new stuff. So anything beginning with Taylor Swift. No. Country. Okay. And the missus loves a Johnny Cash. I can listen to Johnny Cash though. Oh, and one of the last concerts he ever did. He's still alive, but we got to see Jerry Lee Lewis a few years ago, which was really fun. I mean, how many people can say that? who is young as me, you know, say that I went to a Jerry Lee Lewis concert, and he came up in a walker. Oh, here you go. And he's moving really slow, but once he sat down at the piano, boom, it was on, man. Amazing. Megan, do you like Kenny Rogers? He's okay. I don't mind him. She says he's okay. We like Kenny Rogers Roasters better. What? Roasters, his chicken restaurant he had a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, my nephew loves all the new country. He's got the pickup truck and everything. He is, well, I mean, it's called Country Bob. But Archer's a big one. Yes, I think he's very interesting. Wish he would have been explored out. Well, he was explored a little bit in another little children's novel, but outside of, look at that. Look at Meridian Bob. But my little girl just kind of fell asleep sitting in a chair. She was watching. Nap time is when we're on beach vacation. And my little Miss Piper, she takes her nap around the same time, but Meridian tries to hold out to the last minute. Sometimes she can make it. This is the first nap I think she's had this week, right? Oh, she had one yesterday. All right. So let me catch up here. Aren't they great? Aren't they great? Steve, I'll have to have you on when I get back to talk about those, about your thoughts about it. I agree with you. I think they're great. Wait till you read Aaron Alston's, and you'll be like, wow, this is good too. And you just keep going. My least favorite was the last one, Mercy Kill. It just felt different than all the others. But what's the other ones? The Sarge Revenge and Starfighters the Andumar, they're great. They're great. The whole series is great. I don't, you know what? They wanted Luke to die. They wanted Luke to die in that series, but George said no. And he offered, supposedly, he offered Han. And they went, no, we don't want to kill off Han. They loved Han. So they settled for Chewie. But they wanted Luke to die in the series, which would have been fine by me. Because I think that would have been a good time. How would they? Surely, here's the thing. By now, as old as they are, surely they should have died. Well, no, they're going to keep them alive, right? Because most of the actors are alive. But how do you eventually kill them? I think Han Solo is the only one that dies in a blaze of glory in the Falcon, because no one else should fly the Falcon after he's dead. So the Falcon just explodes or goes into the sun with a deadly virus and saves the whole galaxy. Maybe I don't know how it works. And either Luke or Leia die peacefully in their sleep. Someone needs to die peacefully. You know, I'll take one. I mean, Han has to go up blaze of glory, right? But Leia and or Luke, and who should survive later? Maybe Leia. Maybe Leia should outlive Luke. They're twins of the same age, so Luke could outlive Leia. But one of them should die peacefully in their sleep, I think. Which one would I like it to be? Probably Luke, but Leia would make sense if I was to end everyone. Metallica. Love Metallica. Yes. Oddly enough, none of the others. None of the others. Don't really love any of the others. Know them all, have heard their stuff, but and what's the difference? I don't know. Metallica just is great. Scott. Kenny Rogers, the pitcher who threw four balls straight to lose the 2000 World Series against the Yankees. You and every other Mets fan are the only one who knows that. I hate that Kenny Rogers. That pitcher, you know, we got rid of him. But the thing is, the honest truth was, he's got to be one of the worst pitchers in MLB history. He knows if he throws one more ball, he loses the World Series. He has to. In every scenario, you have to throw a strike or you lose the World Series. He could not. He couldn't throw it over the plate. I truly believe that. Maybe the first two were thrown on purpose, but he had to know, I got to throw strikes. And he couldn't. He couldn't. He was that. He just, you know, what was it? He just locked up, froze up out there. Terrible. Don't get me started on that. Bad memories. I love 80s music. Love 80s music. Galaxy of Fear. Spores. I'll do a reread on it eventually, but yeah, he's in Galaxy of Fear. Makes a guest star appearance. Oh, good. You'll love Maverick. My wife hates Tom Cruise, and she said that's the best film he's ever done. She likes that one and what's the other one? Rock of Ages with him in it. But she really liked Maverick. Yeah, sure. I'd love to. I'd love to get your thoughts. Just how you saw everything for the first time and what you liked and everything. That'd be great. It's exciting that you're reading this for the first time. Here's the thing. On N64, I was never a GoldenEye fan. I was a Duke Nukem 0 Hour fan. That's right. I never played I hated GoldenEye. I played Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Thought it was great. I did a video about that last year. I don't recall. I did a video about that. I can't, off the top of my head right now, I can't recall that. Oh yeah, definitely. But they wanted to do something heavy on their very first book or at the end to show you that not all characters live. And Luke is a little bit of a problem because he's super powerful at this point, so you got to get rid of him. Hey, man, I was just talking about you to my brother last night. These guys do paperback movies where they review the novelization of a movie, and it's really interesting, really fun. Hey, you want to see the daddy? No, I did not. Yeah, and the reasoning behind that is that no one else should fly the Falcon after Han's dead. That's how I feel. And Lando just doesn't die. He transfers his brain into some kind of robot, and he lives on forever. I'm halfway serious with that. Yeah, I'm fine with him dying peacefully. I think he would be the one. If they want to make both of them die peacefully, I think only one gets to die peacefully, and I'm fine either way. Because Leia, it would make sense, but Luke, it would be nice, just like Yoda. He kind of dies. Yep, agreed completely. Well, as the story progresses, I mean, over the years, 20 years later, right, if they kept going, they were all going to be in their 80s and 90s, and need to let them go at that point. Need to let them go. They can still have past adventures, but let's get something new in there. And seeing their life from, birth to death would be interesting. I loved it. Guns N' Roses every time. There's no other 80s band that's better. No other 90s band. Maybe. I don't know. I listened to some Guns N' Roses on the way up here or down here to the beach. Whoops. If I could write for Coach Fan Jedi, oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. I totally agree. Best cover book spines? No. We just did the covers as a trilogy thing. And what was going to happen? Ooh, and I'll go ahead and tell you because I don't think it's going to come out anytime soon, but we were going to review Supernatural Encounters. Like, it was supposed to be out in September, but now it's probably not. But I have an idea. I just need to line it up. I need to work on that soon. I know the person who I pegged to come on, no one's going to see coming. Not that it's no one big in the expanded universe per se, but someone that a lot of y'all know that I don't think has ever done a interview before. So again, not an author, but I thought that'd be interesting. And he said he'd be interested to do something. So maybe I'll talk to him. Oh, he's rubbing his eyes. This little dude is about to go out. Come here, little man. But we'll see how that works. Oops. Oh, I caught it this time, little man. I caught it. Oh, I agree. Oh yeah, for a little while. The books explore that, but he always gets up on his feet, and I think with Alana, his granddaughter, that helps with the healing process. Oh, the little tired guy. All right, little man says, whenever Bill decides to give me a copy, which is never, he's a really nice guy, but he can't do it because he got paid in full, he says, and he feels that story is not his to give out, but Lucasfilm or Del Rey's, because he did get paid in full for it. Remember, it was a last-minute cancellation, and they shoved Yoda Dark Rendezvous within 4 months onto the schedule because they got a last-minute approval by George Lucas to do it. So Bill got the shaft, but he got paid in full for it too. I mean, perhaps. Do you know what? I don't. I think without Slash and Axel, and this is a great point here. Slash and Axel are Guns N' Roses. When they're apart, when Guns N' Roses was without Slash, it wasn't Guns N' Roses. And when Slash is on his own, it's not Guns N' Roses. The magic's gone for some reason. And those two people hate each other, but they're made for each other. It's really wild. Where's my Guns N' Roses biopic? There you go. All right. Are you telling me to end it? Well, you say it's over. It's over. Okay. Little man says it's over. Okay. Okay. He's the one. He says, I'm done. I'm done. All right, guys. Well, thanks. I will. Oh, they were okay. They were okay. Not Guns N' Roses, but they were okay. All right, I'm going to have to end it. But anyway, thank you, everyone. We'll see you later.